Hey, this is Danielle. Welcome to the free video. So, tonight I wanted to talk about Cloudflare. This is one of my favorite cybersecurity companies. When you look at this chart, I mean, you can see obviously, fantastic pattern. This has been one of the stocks I've been continually adding to my long stock portfolio as well. And then I also trade it in options whenever I get a good setup. So, looking at it right here, what can we do with it? Well, basically, I've been trading these cybersecurity stocks on the run up ever since May, and I was looking for an entry for the run into earnings. And if you know, with the run into earnings, you absolutely cannot buy at the dead highs because that's usually when you always get a pullback. You have to wait for a pullback. So when we first entered the hot zone on Cloudflare, couldn't get in, right? Waiting for a good opportunity. Now with this market pullback, you can see that today it's actually right down on the 34 EMA. We got a nice wick. It's up 2.79% today. Pretty good sign that even on a down day in the market, we have buyers coming in and picking up this stock. Also, you've got a squeeze that's setting up, and you can see that the hot zone probability shows that over the last 2 years, it's traded higher by about 11% on average in the 21-day time frame. And if you look at the 8-day time frame, you even still have a solid 8-day time frame rally as well. So for all these reasons, I don't know. I picked up a bunch of shares of this earlier on in the year, so I don't know if I'm going to add more shares again right here. It's not a bad spot though. But definitely, I think looking at it for a run in earnings makes sense. The report is going to be on the 5th. And so if you come over here and see what that looks like. Oops, I accidentally went to CrowdStrike too. Ooh, that looks great. Let's look at that one after. Went over to this. This is my 3-chart grid that I like to look at because I like to look at the multi-time frame layout. You can see that you've got a squeeze forming on the 78-minute chart and a slingshot squeeze setting up on the 195-minute chart. It's one of my favorite setups. So, looks like we got a target about 115, then about 120. So with something like this, generally I like buying options in the earnings series. It's a low price stock, only $105 stock, so these options are really decently priced. So really anywhere along this level, oop, let me get my delta in there. So really anywhere between, I don't know, let's say the 100s and the 105s, I think would make sense as far as picking up some long options. The other thing that I could do would also just be, if there's enough liquidity, would be selling some put credit spreads. And then also, there's still plenty of premium even all the way down here in the 100 strike. If you're more experienced, you know what you're doing, and you want to pick up shares of this ticker, selling the naked puts around this range here, and then, if it does happen to drop to that level, then you got some money and you got the shares. So something else you can do as well, but moral of the story is I like Cloudflare, I own it, and also I like to trade it. Since I accidentally went to CrowdStrike, let's just look at this one too. The cybersecurity ETF has had a really nice setup since May. I got in to the long side during May, and actually right now it's pulling back along with the rest of the market, and you still have a really nice squeeze there. So I don't know. I think it's due for some more upside. You can see on this one that there is a daily squeeze setting up too. You've also got a nice pullback to the 34 EMA. And you have the earnings report actually in the beginning of September. So you have even more time on this one. And with the pullback to the 34 EMA at a key psychological value, that makes for a pretty decent spot to sell some put credit spreads. Additionally, since there's more time on this one, you could do it in the monthly series where there's plenty of liquidity, 250, 240, something like that. And yeah, I mean, I think those are some pretty good ideas. So, like I mentioned, obviously I trade options, and then I also buy and hold stock as well. These trades I'm probably going to be looking at tomorrow during my Mastery live trading. We have our July monthly live trading. If you want to check that out, you can go to simplertrading.com/profits and learn more about my Mastery program. And if you want to learn more about how I build stock portfolios, right now it's a great time to do it with the pullback that we're seeing in the market. I'm going to be having a free webinar on Wednesday, so you can check that out by going to simplertrading.com/generate, or you can just simply go to the main page, scroll down a little bit, and you can find my picture and sign right up. Either way, this is something completely new. Never talked about it before. Never taught anything on this at Simpler, so really looking forward to it, and I hope to see you there.
Hey traders, it's Danielle here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and comment down below. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you will never miss the latest take from our trading experts. Did you know that we provide real-time trade alerts so that you know exactly what we're doing, exactly when we're doing it? Go to www.simplertrading.com to learn more. Good trading, and we'll see you in the next video.